Oh crap. I did it twice. Well, while it's slow and I'm waiting on people, I should have fixed my screen lag. Oh well. Get around to it. Like every time I fix it, it gets reset again, so it's kind of discouraging to work on. I already took a hit? Jeez. I think I did. Sometimes it is a little hard to see the bullets. I had to really raise my brightness on this screen because I split the signal poorly. Loses quality there. I'm gonna stick with this for most of the game. Waited on that. Don't quite need it yet. It's not as strong unless you're using the cheap way. I should have saved the second one instead of using it. The boss coming up. Will I ever make stage splits on anything? Jeez, how lazy can you get? Not a single one, just gang. At least on Ghosts and Goblins I did loop 1, loop 2. That was definitely way better. Hey, dummy. 2-hour walk. Dang, stepping it up these days. How was it out there? Cold? Or freezing? Oh, you're in Texas. I guess it was just chilly. Get that. I should have kept that probably. Hey, Troll God. Sunny with a chilly wind. That sounds pretty good, actually, doesn't it? That's where I should have used the special. So I have no reason not to. Oh, shouldn't have used it right then, though. Oh well. The gameplay, maybe we talked about this last time. I really like the gameplay, and it makes it a lot better if you do hard mode, which I'm not doing it right now, but a lot of the little simple mechanics, like using your option to block bullets, and just the speed you have to use to get away from things and maneuver around, it makes it a lot more used, I guess, both of those things. The bullet blocking really becomes a big mechanic, and the way it is right now, it's not a huge deal. But I definitely think hard mode is a better game overall. I'm glad they gave you an option for both ways too. Colorado. I did not need that red yet. Keep getting it too early. So I'm afraid I'm not going to see it again. I only need it when I'm near the boss. It's not terrible. Sometimes you don't get hit with it. But the blue I'm just more comfortable with. No, you don't have to beat it for hard mode. You can select it on the top, on the menu, right off the bat. It doesn't have to be unlocked or anything, if that's what you mean. I haven't had a chance to read the rest down there, so maybe I'm not. That might not be what you're saying, I don't know. I should have a second after this to look. I should have been using that. Jeez. Could have killed that guy way faster. I didn't realize I had 2 reds. Well, even if I didn't, I still should have done that. I was watching a video about the drums in Rosanna, Toto song, and man, that guy was amazing. I don't know that much about drums really, but it's good to me if you can isolate the drum track and it stands on its own as kind of almost a song by itself. I feel like that's pretty tough to do with drums, especially and incorporate it into a song where there is other stuff going on and it sounds good with it or separate. Have any reds. Seems like it should be doing quite a bit of damage anyway. Yeah, that's not too bad for that particular part. Oh yeah, definitely. It's hard to think on the fly about what colors you need in what order for what's coming up next. You just have a set pattern and stick to it, I guess. Closer up there. Probably not the fastest way to kill those guys, but whatever. Well, we've done about 1,000 times better this run. So far. Definitely getting more used to the setups. Man, what a great soundtrack. This is one of my favorite songs in any game. The way it starts out and then kind of carries on and still keeps it has a good consistency. It's hard to start out strong like that and keep it going. As much as I love Superstar Soldier, there's no way the soundtrack is as good as this one. That's okay. I'm doing good the rest of the time. Good enough. Take a hit every once in a while, it's not the end of the world. Crap. Screwed that up. Could have been worse. No, it said I'll be back. That would be really funny though. How are you doing, Sammy? Is Dan gonna stream today? I thought he said he was, but I haven't looked yet. He's on soon. Thanks for the bits. If he said that, man, I don't think I could finish the game. I'd be laughing so hard.
Alert. Alert. Alert.
It could have been better, but wasn't too bad. Definitely better than last time. Blazing Lasers is superior? I don't think so. But I can definitely I mean, people tend to like... I've heard people that like Superstar Soldier the best. I've heard people that like this one the best. I've heard people that like Final Soldier the best, not as much. And Blazing I've heard all four. It's just one of those things, everybody has their preference. Blazing Lasers is my least favorite of the four, but that's not saying that I don't like it. It's really good. It's just the one that I play the least often, I guess. I got that. They're all great. Dang it. Oh my gosh. That was a disaster. Been doing pretty good up till that point. We can still kind of make it out of this if we're careful though. I definitely think I like the soundtrack on this one the best of the four. Get some stuff built back up here. Get much farther. It's gonna start causing problems. You're a blazing laser. Great comeback. Great. It's not even a comeback, really. It's more of just a random comment, but a great one. You're a blazing laser. I mean, it's almost like a compliment, it sounds like. This has been a pretty good run, but I could definitely screw it up here near the end. Kind of just got lucky with the boss of this stage last time. run soon. Wait, it wasn't even this stage, was it? Yeah, maybe it was. Heck, I don't know. Getting lost here. Huh. Maybe it always has to do that extra cycle. That was kind of weird. Hit a lot in this area right here too. Not that bad, but there's just like always one extra thing that I can't quite keep my eye on. Definitely better than last time. Actually wouldn't have changed a whole lot. I think this has been a good run. Hardly messed up. We just gotta get through this last little section here. And then the final boss. I think this is the last stage, really. But it does get rough in a couple sections here. Areas. Start having some problems pretty soon. We'll still have a way faster run. Basically guaranteed. Should never say that, I guess. Great. Great time for that. Oh man, I did not need that yet. Actually, that wasn't even like a call, it was just some random alarm that I've had a lot of today. That's in 3 minutes, yeah, exactly. Probably could have used a red on that. Oh man, that was the wrong time. Oops. I really that up, but it shouldn't. Not gonna be too bad. Not the end of the world, but I definitely messed that up. The game music. You know, I used to change all my ringtones and alarms and stuff to game songs, and then I started switching phones and realized I don't want to mess with it anymore, because then I end up having to do it on every phone. Probably about time I do that again, though. I'm getting tired of these generic built-in songs. Almost got hit right there. Let's get the red now. Yeah, as good a time as any. Oh yeah, it's just this guy. Keep getting ahead of myself. I'm so worried about that gold boss at the end of this stage. I forget about all the other stuff. If I ever run this again, whenever I do, I need to use, probably need to use one on that part, because that stuff has so much health. Or maybe this one, I don't know. Probably need to use it soon. Now, what the heck? Do it. These arms have a lot more health than I thought. That's what you need to use it on. Probably could have had 2 reds there, and it would have went way faster if I'd used them in the right time. I don't think I've died yet. Which deaths in this game don't mean that much other than you losing your weapon, because the game's still going to continue on unless you die at certain parts on bosses. I guess it would slow you down quite a bit. Just not being able to kill them as fast and move on. If you died right here, the game's going to keep going as fast as usual, which is going to make it harder to kill stuff. Hey Taco, it's been a while. What have you been up to? Oh dang. Put that up. Jeez, I don't remember having that much trouble there last time. Okay, I'm gonna keep the 2 reds, because I think we're at the boss. Oh dang, actually there might be another section. No, here it is. I just have to use this at the right time and we should be okay. But that's easier said than done sometimes. Oh my gosh, well that's not good. I really should not have gotten hit yet. Cause some problems. Just trying to save this. I should have just used it. Yes. Yeah, what the heck, I'll use one. That was not the right time. I need to really save that next time and be a little more careful. Oh my gosh, that took so much longer. It's gonna be a real mess. Totally screwed this one up this time. Stink. Well, could have been worse, but we did way better last time on that part. Probably took like an extra 30 seconds to a minute this time. Oh man, that is terrible. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Absolutely the worst. I had trouble with them years ago at another house, and man, it was a nightmare. Man, I really wish I hadn't messed up that bot. It's not going to make that big of a difference though, as far as compared to our last time. We should still finish pretty quick. Should have saved it. I knew that. What's I thinking there? Oh gosh. What a mess. That'd be a slow bot. Well, actually, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. Definitely screwed it up though. Surprised it doesn't give you any power-ups before you get to this spot right here. We did a little worse on that part that time too, but definitely not the end of the world. Just a few seconds difference, I think. Almost at the end here. We might get sub 40. That'll be good. That was my goal, really, for the foreseeable future. How long it was going to take. Well, this spot's pretty long, and the credits might not quite make it. Just gotta know better about this part now. That's weird. I guess you gotta be far back from him. Huh. Oh, whatever. Oh my goodness. Not good. Probably should have saved that for the very end. Oh, well, wasn't too bad. Well, we are exactly credits behind world record on that one, which seems doable because I definitely made a lot of mistakes. Getting much faster than it, though, I don't know about that. It just seems like there's not a whole lot you can do if you use them at the right time and you do as much damage as possible. No, the time on this one doesn't count until after the credits. Or not until the credits start. Yeah, I know. It is weird. I double checked. It was in the rules and on the video. So I have to wait. It's about to happen though, so I need to get ready. Maybe it's just literally so you have time to get ready to press the button. I don't know. It's kind of nice. But it is definitely strange. Like whenever the screen goes black here, I think that's when I stop. Like right there, I think. Or maybe it's when it starts to fade. I don't know. That's close enough. About a minute from the world record. Not bad for a second try. I just don't know that there's that much other stuff to be done other than just doing it without, you know, those few little mistakes I made. I don't know if that'll add up to a minute. And 40 minutes is a long time for a run when I'm used to Ghosts and Goblins taking so short of a, you know, it's like half that. Now it's Dan. It's always somebody new. I'm starting to think nobody believes in me except Brigand. You're the only one. I guess I'll submit this run because it'll be second place. And it's at least respectable. It's not like the one before that was, you know, where I had a game over. I don't think I died on this one. And at least now it would be, somebody would have to actually pay attention to beat it, not just breeze through. Hey look, Truxton was a supervisor here. Not just a game, also a guy. Yep. Yep, he's a... You could call him an expert, couldn't you? Okay. It's time to switch to Ghosts and Goblins, I believe. But I'm glad I got that out of the way. I've been meaning to do this forever. Because I knew it would be so easy to be able to say, oh yeah, I've got second place world record on Soldier Blade, because I love Soldier Blade, and people are going to think that that's more special than it is, maybe. Just something I can say now and have listed and have a record. Because I still don't want to submit the Ghosts and Goblins one. I'm really sure I can get to third soon. And I keep saying, once I get to this, I'll submit it. Once I get to this, I'll submit it. But top 3 is really, you know, where it counts. At least you get a little badge. It's time to move on to that, I guess. I just wanted to take a break for a minute. I've got enough time. I could do one more of these, but I don't think I'm gonna make that much of an improvement yet. I have to watch the other guy's video and see. Maybe there's something that I didn't even do that would save a lot of time. I don't know. No social life? Well, just you wait, because the social life is going to happen here at about 6 o'clock when game night starts. A social life with respectable, well-to-do people? No. But a social life with other similar people with no social life? Yeah. So that kind of is a paradox, isn't it? Frontline. If I had it on something, or if I had like an EverDrive with it, I would do it, but I don't have any way to play it other than emulator. I actually would like to play it though, just to have played it a little bit. I just don't I don't want to use an emulator though. I'll have to get a cartridge of it, or one of these days an EverDrive. Been meaning to do that forever too. CDI controller, better capture card, EverDrives for at least the main 4 systems, Turbografx,